Good afternoon and welcome everyone to the very first ever broadcast of Saken Sunday Music. We'll be live streaming on Sunday afternoons.
Welcome everyone to the very first ever broadcast
at Sunday afternoons at 4 p.m. featuring musicians from Western Quebec and Eastern Ontario or those who have performed here on a frequent basis. You can keep up to date on what's happening on Sunday afternoons on Saken Means Music by checking the schedule at saken.ca/events. That's SAKEN, saken.ca/events. For our very first show, we are featuring the talent of a Van Cleef Hill favorite and a good friend of mine, Ottawa singer-songwriter Lynne Hanson. Lynne's latest album, Just Words, is a joy to hear and to see, as the artistry in the cover and presentation is fantastic and in fact has been nominated for a Juno Award. Today, Lynne is joined by frequent collaborator Blair Michael Hogan, and they will be treating us to a selection of previous releases and some new material that hardly has had time to cure. So, ladies and gentlemen, with no further ado, I give you Lynne Hanson and Blair Michael Hogan.
All right. Well, I'm going to take these headphones off. First thing I'm going to do is take those headphones off so that I can hear myself. Well, welcome everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. As Ken said, I'm joined by Blair Michael Hogan, and we're going to start off with a song called Sunny Day in June, which is the only song I wrote in the first 10 months of the pandemic. And we just did up a demo of that song, and we've put it, we're pitching it actually to get recorded by another artist, so we'll see what happens with that. But here we go. I spent so many nights alone, sleeping with the lights on. Walked for miles through the rough, but the diamond was always gone. I wished upon 10,000 stars, sometimes twice a day. I even got down on my knees, all it ever did was rain, till I found you. Boy, I don't know where, someone to hold on to, no more blue. I finally felt forever mine, sunny day, a sunny day in June. Sunny day in June. Too many lonely parties, the hour was always late. When you walked into that room, oh baby, you were worth the wait. Now 1,000 times a minute I hear my heartbeat out your name. I can't stop singing that song, you take my breath away. 'Cause I found you, oh, I don't know where, someone to hold on to, no more blue. I finally felt forever mine, sunny day in June. Sunny day in June. Every morning when I wake, baby, I can barely breathe. 'Cause I'm afraid to look up and find out you were just a dream. we got our first song under our belts. Yeah, there we go. It's so funny. I think I said this a couple weeks ago. I actually get nervous for live streams. I never used to get stage fright, but there's something about working with technology and the terror of like not knowing how it sounds and not knowing how things are going. So you'll have to bear with me through the first song because I always feel like I'm so nervous. But I can actually see some of the comments that are scrolling on through here. So nice to have you, Kirsten. Nice to have you, Dan. Nice to have you, Rude, Rocky. Great to see you out there too. Now we're gonna play a song called "True Blue Moon," and this is off my record, Just Words. And as Ken was saying, I was pretty pleased for my design team. So proud of them for being nominated for a Juno for the artwork for this record. They did such a great job, so I couldn't be happier for them. But yeah, we're gonna play this song. Here we go. On a hot July night, you stopped to write me a love song in a sand place with endless blue skies. Love never dies. I'll be the queen of this magnificent land. Such a beautiful dream. I wanted to believe. Get lost forever in your dance. But words are just letters loosely held together by the hopefulness of romance. Forever is for diamonds and poets like you. As long as a rainbow in June. I've tried to pretend this story won't end, but they always do. One true love is as rare as a true blue moon. You can beg me to forget misunderstandings and regret. Ask me not to tear two hearts apart. I'm Sarah, but I'm not sorry. It's Cinderella stories, just schoolgirls counting petals in the dark. Forever is for diamonds and boys like you. Happy ever after lasts as long as a rainbow in June. I've tried to pretend this story won't end, but they always do. One true love is as rare as a true blue moon. You can love me not, just know that I do. We may not have Paris, or at least we have Madrid. There's no looking back, but here's to looking at you, kid. Forever is for diamonds and poets like you. Happy ever after lasts as long as a rainbow in June. I've tried to pretend this story won't end, but they always do. One true love is as rare as a true blue moon. One true love is as rare as a true blue moon. True Blue Moon. True story too. Well, not really. I kind of made it up, but it was an answer. I was an answer to a song by the name called "Ne me quitte pas." That's a Jacques Brel classic. And yes, this is hey Katja from Hangover. Nice to have you, Katja. Nice to have you, Danny. So we have some people from Germany online, and John from New Mexico. It's nice to have you on board, and Deborah as well. And thank you so much, Mr. Martin. Well, we're gonna play a song called True. Well, I'm calling it True Colors, and I'm just gonna I'm cheating a little bit because I don't actually know the words to this song.
I don't really know the chords, if it makes you feel any better.
This could be a train wreck. This is a brand new song, and it's a song that I wrote with another. He's actually an Australian who is living here in Ottawa. Yeah, so we wrote this song a few weeks ago, and it's called True Colors. I wasn't sure if I should call it True Colors or Blue, but I think I'm going to call it True Colors. And nice to have you on board too. We have North Bay online, and we have London Town online too. So it's nice to have you on board too. So yeah, let's see how this goes. Again, it's a brand new song. Oh yeah, I don't play with a pick. All right, here we go. I'm just gonna like adjust my volume. That's how we adjust our volume here in LIVESTREAM world, is I just move. Well, it might have been something I read, maybe something that my mom said. The best lies, they hold a little truth. Well, a little is too much when it comes to you, blue. You only come in blue. 'Cause baby, I am starting to see just how unkind you kind of loving can be. I'm not buying all that selling you do. Well, the problem with your colors and you is you only come in blue. You only come in blue. True colors showing through. Well, you show me your true colors. Turns out you only come in blue. Looking back, I'm sure there were signs, but your hand was always quicker than mine. I drove full steam right over your cliff. Now all I'm holding on to is a lot of what if you let me blue. You only come in blue. True colors showing through. Well, you show me your true colors. Turns out you only come in blue. Only come in blue. You only come in blue. True colors showing through. Well, you show me your true colors. Turns out you only come in blue. You only come in blue. Yeah, you only come in blue. Yeah, you show me your true colors. Turns out you only come in blue. Ah. Hey, we even ended at the same time. That was impressive. Go figure, we actually ended at the same time. That's the first time we've ever played that song together. Well, that's actually the first time the song has ever been played anywhere. This is a world premiere of that song. Oh, it's such a relief to get through it, I have to admit.
On to another new one.
Yeah, on to another.
Just being nervous.
Oh yeah, that's right. We're gonna do Heart of Mine. So yeah, this. I'm gonna put this here. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have thrown my headphones on the ground. So now we're gonna do a song that Blair and I wrote together, and this one is called "This Heart of Mine." And for this song, I don't actually play guitar. I just snap my fingers. This was we were just messing around, eh? Like you sent me kind of a jazzy-ish tune.
Yeah, it was originally jazzy. Not sure what it is now, but
Yeah, I don't know what it is now, but it was kind of like these jazzy chords, and I said, "Oh man, I can write lyrics to this," and this is what we came up with. Stepped out for coffee and a quick Sunday drive. Now I'm 18 hours in. Baby, I guess I lied. Stopped just south to linger. Just me and this great big sky. Feels like I've been running from feeling all my life. Falling for you is fast, like blue bonnets in the spring. A little rain from you, and I sprang to life again. But the desert can't hold its bloom. Everything has an end. You can always start over, but you can't always be friends. I could walk 1,000 miles, I could swim 1,000 seas, I could wish on every star from every galaxy. But some things won't ever change, like 1 and 1 is 2. Some things were meant to be, and then there's me and you. Pumping quarters at the jukebox at the Salty Dog Saloon. I spent $40 and counting, and I still ain't found a tune. Said in my story, said enough to tell me why, said enough to make Hank Williams cry. I could walk 1,000,000 miles, I could swim 1,000 seas, I could wish on every star from every galaxy. But some things won't ever change, like 1 and 1 is 2. Some things were meant to be, then there's me and you. So I drink to remember that it's time I forget that we were ever lovers, that we ever met. Well, it's gonna take a little bit of work to get you off my mind, 'cause there's heartache and there's this heart of mine. I could walk 1,000,000 miles, I could swim 1,000 seas, I could wish on every star from every galaxy. But some things won't ever change, like 1 and 1 is 2. Some things were meant to be, then there's me and you. I could walk 1,000,000 miles, I could swim 1,000 seas, I could wish on every star from every galaxy. But some things won't ever change, like 1 and 1 is 2. Some things were meant to be, and then there's me and you.
first time ever.
First time ever. Oh my goodness. Dan says he loves the diminished 7th chord, so there you go.
Oh, cool.
And what we did, Gary, is we actually wrote it. We wrote it remotely. So Blair sent me the music, and the music was in like just so I was able to import the music into Logic, and then I came up with the melody and the lyrics that went with it.
And we scrapped it all and started again.
Yeah, and then we scrapped the whole thing and we started from scratch. It was really funny. It was kind of like, yeah, this isn't working for us.
Too jazzy for us. To
Yeah, it was.
understand.
Well, definitely too jazzy for me. There you go. Well, we're gonna play a song called "Higher Ground" now. And thank you very much, Nikki. And my actual birthday is on Wednesday, and I was supposed to have cake today, but you know Kristen Dawn?
Yep.
Yeah. So Kristen was gonna bring over cake, but it turns out, and she did that for me last year actually. Remember I was locked down and there was like a door ringing on my doorbell, and I went outside and there was a cake there with sparklers on it, and her family were in the back of their pickup truck on the street, and they sang me happy birthday remotely. And I was feeling so sorry for myself because we'd just gotten back from Europe and we were locked down, and it was like, oh, and then my heart melted, and it pretty much turned everything around for me to have her do that. So she's not feeling well today. So I said, don't worry about the cake. You know, I don't need it anyways. I have to get back in shape. I've been eating too much. But yeah, no, anyways, so there won't be any actual cake being eaten on air. But we're gonna play a song called Higher Ground. I've been a lover, I've been a leaver, I like faith, been a true believer, and what I learned, you wanna get to heaven, gotta take the high ground. I've been a winner, I've been a loser, I've accepted, been a refuser. To heaven, gotta take the higher ground. Feel your will breaking, take the higher ground. Feel your heart aching, take the higher ground. Feel your soul shaking, take the higher ground. I feel different, I'm in the same. I sought forgiveness, I handed out blame. And what I learned, you wanna get to heaven, gotta take the higher ground. Feel your will breaking, take the higher ground. Feel your heart aching, take the higher ground. Feel your soul shaking, take the higher ground. Well, the people like you on the interweb, Blair.
Oh, that's always good these
Yeah,
days.
there's all these people saying really nice things about you.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Folks.
You're very, well, I mean, it's because you're really good at what you do.
I can't see it from here. My eyes won't allow it.
Yeah, I know. I have to put my glasses on. Thanks so much, Trish. She says that other song wasn't too jazzy, just perfect.
Great.
I like that. I like that. And nice to have you on board, Pierre. And Mark is recovering, so I'm glad he's able to tune in as well. And Holland is here. That's so nice. Hi, Roll. Now we're gonna play a song that I co-wrote with MJ Dandeneau, who was on tour with us in Europe last year when we all had to come home. So she sent me some music, and I added a bunch of lyrics and developed a melody for it. And this song's called Puzzle Pieces, and this is like the first time I've ever played this song. So hopefully, again, samesies. It's like there's a lot of stuff that's never been played before tonight or today. Well, for you guys in Europe, it's tonight, but for us here, it's today. So it's called Puzzle Pieces. It's been 11 months and the snow's piled high. I'm waiting on spring, yeah, I'm staying inside. I'm waiting on the rains to bring the change in times. I'm waiting and watching the world go by. I've been digging, trying to find happy thought, a snapshot. I try, but I rearrange all the puzzle pieces. No, let go of my friends, midnight bargains and broken friendships. It's best not to look if you don't want to see, 'cause it's a cruel, cruel world. You don't act like you want it to be. I've been digging, trying to find happy thought, a snapshot. I try, but I rearrange all the puzzle pieces. So I've been digging, trying to find happy thought, a snapshot. I try, rearrange all the puzzle pieces. I've been digging, trying to find a happy thought, a snapshot. I try, rearrange all the puzzle pieces. All right, we ended at the same time again.
Yep.
Whew. Yeah, that's a song called Puzzle Pieces, and it was actually the lyrics. The lyrics were actually inspired by. It was, I don't have any pandemic songs, because to me it's not something I really want to write about. But I did find myself, I'm in this room a lot. I'm in this room. I spend pretty much all of my days in this room. And I just found myself, I was looking outside the window and it was kind of snowing. And I was watching the people that were coming, because there's a school right around the corner from me. And I was watching the people kind of driving and parking on my street to go and pick up their kids. And it just got me thinking, about this idea that we're trying to make sense of things, and that's where that song the lyrics at least came from. But again, that was a co-write with MJ. Well, we're gonna go back to some familiar territory. We'll play a song. Yeah, I know. I don't know if you guys know this, but it is terrifying to play new songs for the first time. And I wouldn't normally if I was touring, I would road test these songs, but I would never play like 5 new songs in one set. But I wanted to do it today for some reason, so it is terrifying though. So now we're gonna go back to a song we know. This one's called Hearts Fade. Do you want me to just count it in? Or?
Just right in, maybe?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. June sky, a million fireflies. I wished on every shooting star. I'll spend a week on my knees at your wishing well. Wishes can change what you are. Every tide I know has an ebb and flow. This falling and this falling too far. I feel your heart fade, then I feel mine break. This unscrew never made a sound. I loved you once, I always will. Water can flow up a hill. There's no walking back across this tear-stained ground. Passed by your house in the early light, cast a shadow on your alabaster door. I wanna knock with all my might, but you don't live here anymore. Darling Cupid, why'd you go call my name? The sorrow's running up the score. I feel your heart fade, then I feel mine break. Distant screw never made a sound. I loved you once, I always will. Water can flow up a hill. There's no walking back across this tear-stained ground. You remember I gave you a box. That box had just a single key. You promised to hold it close to your heart. That box held all of me. I feel your heart fade, then I feel mine break. Distant screw never made a sound. I loved you once, I always will. Water can flow up a hill. There's no walking back across this tear-stained ground. I loved you once, I always will. Water can flow up a hill. There's no walking back across this tear-stained ground. It seems so much easier, eh?
Yeah.
That's too funny. Thank you, everybody. You're so kind. And, you know, I don't get to read a lot of the comments in real time just because it can be hard to, everything kind of swirls by on my screen, and I'm not that quick at the best of times. But I always, like I say, every live stream, I always go back and I always read them. So, you know, say hi, tell me where you're from, and even if I don't catch it the first time around, I will read your comments afterwards. So don't be shy. And plus, I mean, I can't even see you, so there's like nothing to be afraid of, really. So now we're going to play a song. This was the first song we did together, like in terms of writing. Yeah, so this was our first attempt to write a song together. And basically, Blair sent me the music for this song, and then I took it in the recording software that I have, and I chopped it up, and I moved things around. So I cut up the progression, and I moved things where I wanted them to be. And I ended up singing a melody line over what Blair had originally created as the chorus, and I kept insisting that those were the chords.
Oh, was that this one?
That was this one, yeah. Or I think it was this one. I think I did this one. Anyways.
It'd be hard to remember.
I can't remember. But anyways, this was the first tune that we worked on together. And I literally just put the song on loop, and I walked around this room. And then I did a whole bunch of sort of free verse writing, and I picked what I liked out of it, and then this is what we came up with. So I'm gonna play an iPad. Yeah, good luck. I've never done this before either. There's a lot of firsts. I've never done this. So in the little break, I'm gonna play a glockenspiel that's on this iPad, hopefully. We're gonna see how this works. But yeah, so anyways, this song is called Ice Cream in November. Beauty queens that no one remembers, dancing across the screen, a plastic dream machine, screaming, look at me, won't you look at me? I am so lonely, like ice cream in November. I'm lonely like November. Catching waves in northern Nebraska, maybe Alaska, with tattoos and clever teeth, wandering silently. Is this really me? 'Cause I am so lonely, like ice cream in November. I'm lonely like November. Marionettes doing pirouettes across the highway without a net, flying freely. Does no one see me? Why do they always leave we sing songs, mining rainbows at midnight, a slingshot to the moon, in a stolen circus balloon. I wanna be a mystery, cliches and misery, 'cause I am so lonely, like ice cream in November. I'm lonely like November. I'm lonely like November. I'm lonely like November. I like playing this little glockenspiel. Oh, it keeps
Doing its own
it
thing.
keeps it keeps going. It never stops. Oh my goodness, that was kind of fun. I like not playing guitar. Oh, it's so good. We have Gwendolyn's on the line. Thanks for joining us, and Roxy Swan. Oh, I'm glad you liked my laugh. Because I laugh a lot. I'm always laughing on these things, on these live streams that we do. Oh, that was fun. And again, I don't even have stories about these songs because I have no idea where they're coming from. It's just like random thoughts. Speaking of random, we're gonna play a song called "Random Things" now, and I don't know if Astrid is on the line here, but she was the first person that came into my mind when I was writing this song. People that were in other countries that I know that might be experiencing the same thing as me. And in this particular case, I was looking up at the sky, and I was picturing some of my friends from around the world having sort of the same experience as me. And I just kept thinking about how people come into our lives and how special that is. So this is kind of a love song. It's a love song for the people that I adore out there that I don't get to see right now. When I was 6 or 7, I had a little dog. He liked to ride the ponies, always seemed a little odd. When I was 9 or 10, I flew up to the moon. I landed on the dark side, it was there that I found you. Life, love, such a random thing. Life, love, such a random thing. When I was 17, I spent the summer counting stars. Used my fingers and my toes, never did get that far. When I was 21, I sailed the wide and open seas. In 1,000 miles of blue, I found you floating next to me. Life, love, such a random thing. Life, love, such a random thing. Oh, when I was 35, I was sure I found my way. I dove into the deep and current carried me away. Life, love, such a random thing. Life, love, such a random thing. Such a random thing. Now I'm looking at my set list, and I can't play those songs back to back because that's not going to make any sense at all. So even though I said I was going to play Counting Heartbeats, I think I'm going to skip it. We're going to go into Long Way Home. Hey, my mom. Hi, Mom. My mom's online. Hi, Mom. Love you, Mom. That is so cool. So we're going to play a song called Long Way Home now. And you know what? I'm not even looking at the time. I have no idea how long we've been going. We're good. We're gonna play a few more songs. We're gonna play 3 more songs, and then we'll be done. And I probably should mention, for those of you that are new to this live streaming thing, we keep these live streams free to watch because if you're like us and you're unemployed, you know, I don't want to have any barriers up. I want everybody to be able to enjoy the music if it's something that brings them, you know, some joy. And in the day, then I want it to be available to everybody. But if you do have the means, it's always great if you can donate because it keeps us in strings and cables and houses. And houses and food. Right, so here we go, Long Way Home. Time again, half hour past when the last bar empties and closes down. It's just the echo of my feet rattling down the street as I walk across the bones of this skeleton town. Past Hyde Park with its hipster cats smoking and posing in white brim hats, flipping bottle caps up towards the sky. Out past the railway line where old Jimmy marches rain and shine to the rhythm of the trains as they rush by. I got sad songs on my mind, brought down heartbreak kind. Tonight I'm drawn, I'm a little bit slow. I heard you're doing fine, me it's gonna take a little more time. I'm taking the long way home. Taking a long way home. Lost track of weeks, just how long my friends all say it's time to move on. I think they think that I'm not trying. Well, I wore the soles right off my boots, running from the ghost of you. 1,000 miles and I'm still crying. I got sad songs on my mind. Take a little more time. I'm taking a long way home. I'm taking a long way home. Some days I wonder why words have to be so sad. Why endings always feel so heavy and goodbyes have to hurt so badly. Dreaming isn't how I want it, still won't make it true. Could I save myself the disappointment by never loving you? Thank you so much, Kristen. I'm really glad you like that song. And Highland's mom, I like that. Thanks, John. Thanks for saying hi to my mom, John. I appreciate it. We're going to play a song called Gotta Have Rain. And I haven't played this one on a live stream in a while.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's early in the pandemic, I think.
Yeah, I hope I remember the words. But the reason I want to play this song, especially today, is it was exactly 1 year ago that Blair and I and MJ were sitting in a hotel in Amsterdam, waiting to fly home.
To the day.
To the day, yeah, to the day. And
close to.
yeah, we were flying home tomorrow morning, because of the difference of the year. But it was like, it was one of those experiences that I don't think you can't even imagine it. Even when you're in the middle of it, and then you come home and you think about like what you just went through, it was crazy because it was a lot of panic as people were trying to get home from all over the world, and nobody could get through to the airlines and stuff. And I am just like, 1 year ago, like when I got home, it was shock. I think I was in shock. It was traumatic and it was scary and everything. And then to be here this year, like 1 year later, and like we're making songs, we're creating music again, which is amazing. And we could not be doing it without your support. And I really, not just like financial, but the messages that people sent me. There were probably once a week that I thought, that's it. Music, I'm not going to do music anymore. I'm just going to go and I'm going to get something that's a little more normal. And on those days when it was really, really bad, somebody always sent me a message and I would get a message. I remember getting one from Kansas and it was just, what you do is important, please don't stop. And it was on a really dark day. And so it was one of those days where if I didn't get that message, I'm not sure if I would have just, just sort of taken a time out. So at this point, like 1 year in, the gratitude that I feel towards all of you and the people that have, been so vocal about like, you should keep doing this. It's taken a time that's very dark and there's so much light in it. And so here we are creating new songs again, and that's the most joy that I ever have gotten anyways from playing music. It's actually making new songs. So this song is about, the light and how much you appreciate the sunshine when it comes back out. And here we are in Canada getting ready for spring, although you wouldn't know it outside. So this song is for all of you, and it's called Gotta Have Rain. Moon gets so lonely when there ain't no stars. A body ain't live if it don't have scars. When I'm lying in darkness, I hold the night like an old lover to the morning light. You can't have love only shiny and blue, or a summer sky all bright and blue. You get some joy, you get some pain. You wanna have flowers, you gotta have rain. You wanna have flowers, you gotta have rain. You can't get a diamond without some coal. You gotta dig deep when you're digging for a soul. There's always a thorn beside a beautiful rose. It seems like the highest highs bring the lowest lows. You can't have love only shiny and new, or a summer sky all bright and blue.
that you can't have courage without being afraid. Sometimes to stay, first you gotta leave any leap of faith. First you gotta believe you can't have love only shiny and new, or a summer sky all bright and blue. You get some joy, you get some pain. You wanna have flowers, you gotta have rain. You can't have love only shiny and new, or a summer sky all bright and blue. You get some joy, you get some pain. You wanna have flowers, you gotta have rain. You wanna have flowers, you gotta have rain.
I like that last chord. That was nice. That was very nice. Well, as all things, this is coming to an end. We'll play one more song for you. And then sadly we'll have to get on with our day. You know, the only good thing about live streaming from my house is I don't have to go outside because it's really cold out right now. But we're going to leave you with a song called Lollipops and Roses. And Ken's going to come back on, I think, and I'll have to find my headphones wherever I threw them. But we're going to play this song, and then there'll be a little chit-chat right at the end. But once again, thanks to all of you for tuning in. It's always nice to know that people are listening. And here we go. Are you ready? Mm-hmm. All right, let's do this thing.
Hot night in Brooklyn, ain't seen a light for days. Wind gave up on blowing, this city's knee deep in gray. I got my windows swung wide open, can hear them shouting across the way. Can't make the words she's crying out, but I sure can feel her hate. When I die, won't you bury me? Lipstick, read Hollywood memoirs. I like to wrap myself in old cliches, watch the weeds grow in my yard. Only friends I got with the laundromat will make Tuesdays on Union Street. Play cards, drink whiskey to the smell of soap, scrub away those memories. When I die, won't you bury me? With lollipops and roses next to me. So long, I'm in need of something sweet. When I die, let lollipops and roses cover me. Solo toilets on title,
That's Blair Michael Hogan on the guitar. And see if I can get. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that.
Got him?
Oh, yeah, I got the light too, but.
Look at that. That's a slick move there, Hanson.
Did you see that? It's like I managed to hook my headphones. With my foot. So anyway, so there we go. There's Ken. Thank you, Ken.
Thought you'd appreciate a little bit of live applause there.
Oh yeah, it's so nice to hear people.
Well, thank you very much, Lynne and Blair. It was a great show as always, and thank you for a great start to our Sunday music series.
Thank you so much for having us, and absolutely every single person who tuned in today, thank you so much for being a part of this live stream. We appreciate it so much, so thanks for tuning in.
And I'd like also to thank everybody who tuned in. I hope we'll see you again. Our next show is April 11th, where our guest will be another good friend, Karen Moran from Windsor. And that'll be at 4 o'clock on April 11th. So I do hope many of you will join us, because Karen is also a very wonderful performer to listen to. And if you haven't and can, please consider a contribution to the cause. And thank you all, and keep the music live.